Everyone is familiar with an X-ray. A beam of radiation penetrates the body and depending on the structure, a unique image is created by the residual beam leaving the body. Similarly, the divine radiations in the universe can reveal the energy image of an individual, showing the mental and karmic structure of a person. The method to reveal this energy body, called Sayapash Yoga, was described in a previous video in detail. Briefly, one stands in front of the morning sun for at least 3 minutes, then turns around and stares at his shadow for several minutes and then the sky. This yoga becomes successful after several attempts and reveals a shadow-like, mirror image of oneself that mimics all of the physical body's movements. The color of the energy body seen in the sky can be golden, black or any color of the rainbow. Only white, sky blue or yellow are favorable colors. Birth and death are an endless cycle. How you live your life and what your mental makeup is will determine your future, both in this birth and the next, and hence your karma. While we are asleep, we pass through many stages of the sleep cycle. Only 10 to 15% of sleep consists of deep sleep, during which we are completely removed from the world and in the other plane of existence. Those who drink alcohol heavily will not even get this brief respite of deep sleep. When we think positively, we are godlike. Unfortunately, positive thinking, like deep sleep, accounts for only 10% of modern human beings' consciousness. The rest is spent in negative thinking, plotting revenge, jealousy and planning fraud for most people. Swamiji gives a few examples of how karma in one life can influence the next life. Plants, especially those that grow on holy ground, for example near temples, in their next life, are reborn as humans, usually leaders, for example politicians. Those engaging in flesh cutting in this life, like butchers, were cobra snakes in their previous life. Scientists and doctors in their present life were those who worked near holy ground. The teachers and educators of today were pious people who worked on holy ground. People with a sharp tongue in this life will come back as frogs in their next birth. Cheaters and fraudsters will return as butterflies. Finally, killers and murderers are fated to return as scorpions. Your karmic body is the energy equivalent of your mirror image. Different stages of our lives have different karmic influences and implications. The first 15 years of life are largely influenced by one's parents and the karma they impart on each of us. After that, one's own actions will determine the degree of forward progress. From 30 years of age onwards, one's actions will determine the course of later life and even one's children's life. After 50 years, you begin to accrue karma that determines your next birth. Sarvapash Yoga can show your karmic mirror image. Whatever it shows, one can use that knowledge to take corrective action to alter the course of one's karmic path. With the correct karmic lifestyle, human beings are capable of living chronologically for 120 years. But karmically, every minute is worth 2 years in its value. Therefore, Swamiji advises, use your time wisely, because it is limited and runs out quickly. Give respect to the world and all of its beings. Don't put your bad karma on anybody else and spoil their lives. The endless cycle of birth and rebirth is completely under our control if we conduct ourselves in the most positive way.
Punaradu Janana, Punaradu Marana.